Okay, guys, so we're almost done. Okay, so we have a few more slides left. I just want to finish things off a little bit and give you guys great and valuable information. Things that has helped me on how I've created my mindset and how to be able to market my organizations. So let me go ahead and literally just say something to you guys about marketing. Okay, I've shared with you guys a variety of different niche markets to get into, techniques to make yourself stand out and dominate and not just compete, to be able to know the different programs and processes to be able to create a successful company. There's nothing more important than to attach pain to not closing. Your client will benefit, your patients will benefit, your referral sources will benefit from you closing more than you will. If they start using your services, their patients are going to be taken care of, which makes them look good. Your patients are going to be taken care of, staying home longer, enjoying being able to be at home rather than being at the hospital, the long-term care facilities. Okay? Now here's the problem though. For referral sources, once they refer a patient to you, once you get that first referral, it's going to end eventually. If you're medical, it's going to end in 60 days. If the patient is viable to be renewed, then you renew them only if they are capable and should be renewed for recertification. So when you close one and get their referral, you need to do everything you can so that you have more of them coming in. So just because you get one referral from a referral source, that doesn't mean that they're going to remain your client forever. So you need to do everything possible so that they remain a client and you continuously get referrals. Okay? That right there is what's important that you need to do. You need to be able to learn ways on how to be able to create success for your company continuously. And that's why I teach the closing. So in this part, as the end portion of this presentation, the closing part of this presentation, I want to be able to share with you and teach you guys some closing strategies, some closing techniques, some closing scripts, so that you can understand and know that you must be a great closer to be able to keep your company viable, for you to be able to keep your job if you are working for a home health agency. You find the problem, you solve the problem. And eventually a new problem begins. So let's attach pain to not closing. If you cannot close a referral source, if you cannot close them to have the appointment, if you can't then do a presentation and not close them and get the referral, you have to understand that several things happen. You're going to lose confidence because the more failures you make, the more you will lose your confidence. But you need to change that mindset and understand that not every one of them you can close. But you need to have these techniques that we're sharing with you. You need to be able to have the value-based ways to be able to create your company to be seen as valuable and different from the rest. Okay? So if you lose confidence, if you're not closing, if you're let's say you're just a marketer working for a company or you own the agency yourself. If you can't close, then you have security issues. You may not be able to find where you're going to pay rent next time or where you're going to have payroll next time. You're going to lose security because you cannot get the business to be creating the deal. You came into this business. You started working in this industry. Now you're in it. Now you need to go all in. You're going to lose the security for a job. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose time. Time is money, right? Time is money. And when we talk about time, you already went in there, okay? You already went to speak to this person. If you don't get it, if you don't get those referrals, you just wasted a day. Remember, we did a calculation in a previous video that the average home health marketer, let's say, is getting paid $20 an hour. If you visit 4 people in an hour for a cold walk-in and you don't get that deal, you just wasted 1 hour of your life. Other than the fact that you lost an hour in regards to you had to pay a marketer or you lost your hour, You lost time to be able to talk to somebody that can possibly give you a patient. So time is money. And eventually money, if you don't have any money, you won't have any security. And when you don't have time, when you don't have money, you don't have security, you're not going to have any confidence. And the biggest problem is people jump into this business, people jump into marketing, people jump into this industry thinking that you build a company, you open up a website, and patients are going to be coming in. The biggest problem in this industry is that we bring in people, or people that start these agencies and these companies are clinicians and not business people. But my job is to give you guys information. My job is to give you the information enough so that you will actually be able to know and how to do things and how to be able to be successful. How to create success for your life, for your company, for your business, for you to be able to have the security. And then as you are wasting all of this, you're also going to lose momentum. And know this, after you wasted all your time, you're going to have to start all over again. Because if you don't get this referral source, you're going to have to go to the next one and hopefully you get that. So make sure you attach the pain. Don't just be like saying, well, maybe another day, maybe another person, the next one I'm going to do. No. Every time that you meet someone, your goal, your primary goal, is to get that person to start referring to you. Is to get that person to literally begin using your services. Every person that you talk to, every person that you want to be able to meet, you want to have that person as your referral source, as your patient. I want you guys to work hard onto that level.